How are you doing? How are you doing right now for my singles, my Taurus singles? What's going on for you? Are you excited for your birthday? Have you guys seen those memes online that are saying like, what is it? It's like, I'm stuck in quarantine, or, oh gosh, see, I'm not remembering now, shoot. But it's Justin Timberlake, and you know how he has that song, It's Gonna Be May. It's gonna be me, but he's like, it's gonna be May. Everyone's saying like, I'm not getting out of quarantine, or the next time I'm outside, it's gonna be May. I'm messing up that joke so bad, but either way, I'm sure you guys aren't happy with that comment, because I know you don't want to be in quarantine for your birthday. You definitely want to be outside, enjoying the sunshine. Hopefully it is sunny wherever you are. But yeah, anyway, hopefully it's gonna be May. Anyway, let's get started on the reading. Singles. What's going on for April? Whoa! Ooh. Strong start, the Eon. So I'm using the Millennium Thoth, and this is an extra card in it. The Eon is like the universe card to me. It's like a next step in your life, but it's something that has been fought for. You can see the phoenix. The phoenix often rises from the ashes, right, as it goes. So you fought for this new start. There's something that's like happening with you. Maybe this time alone has helped you to like manifest certain things. I feel a lot of you have probably started new projects, new prosperous career avenues that you didn't have time for before, didn't think you had time for. I do feel like a lot of you potentially were laid off or took a pay cut. You are very hard workers, and you're realizing that working for the boss isn't security, so maybe you're taking that step and working for yourself. Either way, the Eon is a very prosperous card, and it's well earned. I'm gonna take a drink of water because my voice is it is a well earned card. So, oh, the reading's over. Just kidding. Let's see what else. Single Taurus. The Hierophant, yeah. So you definitely went through a lesson recently. Like I said, I'm getting like a job lesson, but it could be a person too, a relationship. The Hierophant is here because it means the Hierophant combined with the Eon, you learned your lesson. You learned your lesson. It was probably hard. Yeah, I can see it was really hard. It was really hard, but you're now at that place where you're like, you can fly, you're rising from the ashes, you're feeling powerful. But the energy that I'm kind of getting with you guys too is like, even though you're rising from the ashes, you're rising out of fear. So I kind of feel like some fear or uncertainty. You know that you're going to do well, but there's a lot of newness around you, a lot more newness than you could have ever predicted. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah. You're doing really well, single Taurus people. You are figuring out how to make the moolah. Like I said, if you lost your job, you're going to figure it out. You're probably still doing well. I think a lot of you were good with money or figuring it out at this time. So you're doing well. This is a love reading, so let's see if anyone's coming in for you in April of 2020. Three of Pentacles. Could be a work relationship. Could be someone that you've known and worked with before. You could be working on something. You could be aware of someone. That's why you're here watching the singles thing, because you're wondering if it'll turn into something. But I also see, maybe you don't see this person. Maybe you're really focused on your work right now. I feel like a lot of people are very self-focused, which is a good thing. So they might not be seeing the opportunities. Let's see. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. You don't have to be. If there is someone in your life currently, they speak bluntly. If you say something that they don't agree with, they'll cut your head off. Not literally, but they speak bluntly, and you might admire that because there's no reserve, and they're very well spoken, and they've got a good head on their shoulders, and you appreciate a beautiful mind. So you're like, whoa, I mean, that's what I wanted to say, but that's not what I said. This person is impressive, right? Could be a boss. Doesn't have to be. If this person isn't in your life right now, then there is definitely someone who is well spoken, but also like a bit intimidating, that's coming for you in April. Coming for you. They're not coming to cut your head off. They're just coming into your life. The Princess of Swords. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some communication coming in for you in April. Definitely. Seven of Wands. Ooh. This could be someone that you've had conflict with, or you will, or maybe you do admire their strong tongue, but you're also kind of like conflicted about it because you have your stubborn beliefs and this person has theirs. You could be dealing with an Aquarian. Ooh. Okay, Six of Pentacles and Five of Swords. Yeah, you know, I think there is someone communicating something, some sort of love that doesn't have to be a full love offer, I would say, but like there's some serious conflict about what's going on here. Maybe you're not perceiving the person correctly, or they're not portraying themselves correctly. There's definitely some conflict. And this is, you know, this is referring to love. So you don't really know if you should give to this or not, but let's ask more. We're asking about love for the single Taurus people in April, and it could be that in April it really is, let's see, the Tower. Whew, the Tower doesn't have to be scary. Let's see what the Tower is for you. What is the Tower? The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, I just keep saying new start, new start, new start. And it's like a shocking new start. It's like you did not see this coming. So I think there is someone in your energy, whether it's someone from the past or it's someone coming in, and you might admire them in some ways. You do see them as the Queen of Swords, and this does not have to be a woman. This is just feminine energy. You know, this person gets things done and says what's on their mind. Sometimes so much so that it can be a little bit cold or emotionless. But you're also conflicted about their personality because it might just be a little bit too strong. And with the Queen of Swords and the Princess of Swords, I just think that they can be kind of mean sometimes. I mean, they just kind of like, they might need more of a filter. So at first it's interesting, like, oh wow, you said that, that's great, you know, I've never been able to say that. But then they say other things and it's like, should you have really said that? Maybe you should have thought about that. You could be hurting someone's feelings, or maybe they're hurting yours. So what I see for you right now is you have this beautiful new start, and like I said, it is well deserved, because of the trials and tribulations you've gone through to get it. And I don't think that it is expected. But the main card at the beginning of this reading, being a very powerful, beautiful card in this I can't talk, deck, is the Eon. The Eon says that you are on the right path. You are stepping into your power. You are stepping into a new part of your life that you're supposed to be in. Maybe you weren't in the right part. Like I said, I see you working for the boss and, you know, making the money, but always working under someone who is making more money and who is kind of like dictating you. And you don't want to be dictated. You want your own, you want to figure out your own thing. So as far as someone in April. I think there is someone in your energy, but I don't know if this person is really someone that can be trusted, or not necessarily trusted. I don't get that they're sneaky. I just think that Knight of Wands, yeah, they might come on really strong. They might come on really strong and you might be attracted to this person, but there's some conflict, and I would just say listen to your thoughts about this person and also be an observer. Like, there might be things that you appreciate, but some things are too much. If they're too much, then notate that. Very interesting. I'm gonna do one more card to kind of wrap this up. So really it is about focusing on yourselves right now, singles. You are doing amazing at that. You have the opportunity of a lifetime. You are on the right path. Don't let anyone throw you off your path either. I'm kind of feeling like there might be someone from your past that is trying to throw you off your path. Like, you're finally, after going through what you went through, you're finally on the right track and feeling good, and they pick up on that energy and they kind of want to cut you down. So this is for some of you. It could be someone from the past who doesn't necessarily want you to do well, or maybe they don't know that, but they say things that just kind of bring you down. So definitely watch your energy at this time, because the energy I'm getting from you guys is like, it's like new start, exciting, but there's like this hint of like nervousness and kind of a blockage in like the heart chakra area. It's like, you know, you're pushed into a new path and it's exciting, but you might have some naysayers around you. Don't listen to the naysayers. You are doing amazing. One more card. The Princess of Cups. Yeah, so listen to your intuition, listen to your emotions, be open, be, you know, be high-spirited as much as possible. Be yourself, right? Be yourself, but be aware of someone in your energy that can be conflicting to your higher good is what I'm getting. And that's not for all of you. Some people, it might be that you're kind of like interested in someone, but you're kind of clashing and you're still trying to figure out if it's gonna, how this is gonna pan out. It might be too much work. It just might be too much work. You know, there's a saying, the things that you don't like in the beginning of the relationship end up being the reason why you break up. Consider that saying. Definitely consider it. Consider what's important to you, and no matter what, don't let anyone distract you right now, because you are on to a pot of gold. You're doing so well. So I'm going to draw a Lover's Oracle. And I hope you have a happy birthday, and I hope that you're not stuck inside on your birthday. Because I know you want to get outside, you want to be active, it's going to be warmer, depending on what area of the world you're in. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay. So what that's kind of telling me too is whatever person is in your energy in April, they are very different from you. So I don't think it's necessarily advising you to embrace this person, but I think that you can find pieces of yourself. I mean, not pieces of yourself, sorry. You're so different that you can see pieces of them that you're missing in yourself. So it's not so much about like a big soulmate connection, which it could be, or it could be a karmic, definitely be a karmic. It could be a tough soulmate, but I just don't feel a light energy from this. But by embrace, I think observe what they have that you don't have, and maybe work to hone in on those skills, the things that you feel that you lack in your personality and stuff. But just be aware of this person. Don't jump in head first, and don't let them distract you, okay?